Hi guys, Professor Gustavo here. Today let's take a look at this super basic spider guard sweep that Nicolas Meregali did against Dillon Danis. I'm going to explain a little bit of this sweep, but not getting too deep into the details there because I already explained in another video. I'm going to put a link here in the description. But more importantly is to talk about how high-level grapplers, they just feel the techniques, right? It's all automatic. They don't have to think too much. We're going to take a look at that pretty soon. So let's take a look at the most important details of this sweep here. I have double sleeve control. I have my spider guard, my foot on his bicep, and I'm controlling the other sleeve so he cannot post his arm when I go for the sweep. Also, this sleeve control, I'm gonna help to pull him. I'm gonna pull him towards me, breaking his posture, and in this variation, I'm gonna push his knee out, basically stretching him out as I drive my spider guard to the ground to complete the sweep. It's important to have tension on his sleeve with my spider guard because that's how I can drive him down, right? We're gonna see later with Meregali that he wasn't controlling this sleeve at first. So if I'm not controlling this sleeve, I'm not really controlling my opponent's torso. I'm not connected to him, right? If my foot is on his bicep without this sleeve control, it's too loose. I want to create this tension here because now I'm connected to his body. If I drive my foot to the ground, he's gonna come with me. He's gonna try to post his hand, but I'm controlling and pulling towards me, or he might try to post his leg, but I'm pushing on his knee, or I can block his knee. We're gonna see later. So I'm gonna push his knee, pull on this sleeve, and drive the spider guard, the spider foot, towards the ground for the sweep. Let's take a look here in more real speed. Nice, going to the mount. The other variation is if he's too close to me and I cannot step on his knee, then I can chop his leg down and go for the sweep, same sweep. Now, one of the most important details to make this work is passing his elbow above the line of his shoulder, right? That's why I need that tension with this sleeve. I pull his arm towards me as I extend my spider leg, creating this tension. So if I move his elbow above the line of his shoulder, he's already off balance. And that's my job for the spider guard. Always trying to move that elbow past the shoulder so he's already automatically off balanced. So now let's go back to the match here. Meregali is playing one of his favorite guards, which is the collar and sleeve guard. He has his foot on Danis' hip, maintaining the distance, and he has his left foot on Danis' bicep, almost like a spider guard, but he's not controlling the sleeve as we talked before. He has the collar control instead, which is great to shoot triangles on it. That's why Dillon Danis has his knee blocking here Meregali's hip, because if Danis has his knee down, Meregali is going to shoot a triangle all over him. So if you notice, this is basically the same position as the spider guard sweep that we were taking a look, right? If Meregali controls his left hand, if he controls Danis' sleeve here, he's basically on the same sweep. All he has to do is either chop Danis' leg or push on the knee, just like we saw. But as I was talking before about the high-level grapplers, they just feel the technique, they feel the position. Nicolas Meregali is feeling here that it's on the correct spot at the right time. See that he's trying to sweep, do that same sweep, foot on the bicep, trying to chop the leg, but he doesn't have the control here. But he has been in this position tens of thousands of times before, so his body is just moving without even thinking that he doesn't have the grip there, right? It's just automatic. He felt that he was in the right position at the right moment, and he's trying to execute the sweep without even having the control there. He's gonna fail because he doesn't have that tension over Dillon's arm, so he cannot move Dillon's torso really driving towards the ground. So now he's gonna use his brain getting out of the autopilot to figure out what went wrong and fix the mistake. And on Dillon's part, he should have felt too that Meregali is trying to do a spider sweep on him, but without the sleeve control. So he should have readjusted his position, or at least move and try to clear his right arm here, because right now Meregali is going to go back and he's going to set up the real spider guard sweep. He's going to control the sleeve, and he's now going to chop Dillon Danis' leg, executing the sweep. So let's go back here to real speed so you guys can see the whole thing. Meregali has his collar and sleeve guard, he moves to the side trying to chop the leg, Dillon defends, and he switches to the spider guard. Dillon Danis should have realized that and felt the sweep as well, but he didn't pay attention, he got swept.